onto this path right here. So you may think, well, you have no bicycle. What the heck are you gonna do now? But no, this is actually you can actually this is actually a route that you can actually go to even without a bicycle. You cannot get a bicycle at all. You cannot get a bicycle at all. So you can get so instead you can actually freely explore this route whenever you want to without needing a bicycle at all. Instead, this place is actually instead of Cycling Road, this is instead Pokemon Road, which as the name implies, you're gonna be seeing lots of Pokemon here. I know, very fitting, right? So in Sea Skim, when you use Sea Skim in the water right here, as I'm showing right now, you can find some pretty nice Pokemon here. So you can find, one of the Pokemon that you can find here is Staryu, which is pure water type, looks like a starfish. It can evolve into a Pokemon known as Starmie via a Water Stone, and Starmies are really good water types. It has a secondary type, Psychic type, so Starmies are really good. So if you want a water type, especially since it has a secondary Psychic type, highly recommended. In my opinion, I'm pretty biased towards water Pokemon, and I think a lot of water Pokemon, in my opinion, are pretty good. Next Pokemon you can find there is Tentacool. Tentacools are not really that great in my opinion, although they have really good special defense. So if you like something that's very defensive, then Tentacools is the choice right there. It can evolve into Tentacruel, which again, in my opinion, not that great. That's one of the few water types that I don't really like that much. But if you like something that's very defensive, then that's your go-to right there. I normally don't favor defensive Pokemon a lot of the time, so that's just me. And the next Pokemon you can find, oh man, Vince has been waiting for this moment right here, where to see me finally going over this one. It's a Magikarp. All I have to say is, if you're going to use a Magikarp on your team, you're going to have one hell of a time trying to raise it, because it only knows 3 moves: Splash, Tackle, and Flail. But, on the bright side, if you can somehow evolve it, it'll evolve into a really good Pokemon known as Gyarados. And Gyarados is a monster. So, if you want to use a Gyarados, then, like I said, you're going to have one heck of a time trying to raise Magikarp. And the next Pokemon you can find here, this is a Tentacruel. Oh boy. Tentacruel is a 5% chance to find in here. Tentacruel is, like I said before, is the evolved form of Tentacool. It has very nice special defense if you want a very good defensive water type Pokemon. Like I said, this is just me, and I don't prefer defensive Pokemon. So yeah. All right, so there's Tentacruel, and then finally the last Pokemon you can find, at least in this route, you can find Starmies. But Starmie is a 1% chance, so I'm not gonna waste my time trying to look for a Starmie. Yeah. So anyway, this is Pokemon Road or Route 17. There's quite a lot of items that you can find here. A lot of these items are really good. You can also find some pretty powerful trainers. And I'll say right now, these trainers are really hard. So yeah, be ready. You can kind of tell what Pokemon these trainers have just from what Pokemon's like what is next to them. In this case, this trainer might have a Vulpix. Sometimes it's not always true, but it's true in some cases. good-looking guy who's with cute Pokemon? Good question. I got some cute Pokemon. Huh? Whoa, you found a golden raspberry in the bushes? That's amazing, Alicia. Alright, I did heal up there because, man, that was painful to do. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Especially I'm gonna deal with you, because you seem like you have a Weeping Bell. What a workout. Pass over here, you can get yourself a nugget. So you can sell it off for some money. A bad kid or a good kid? Here's your answer. Alright, so we got some grass here. That means more Pokemon that can be found here. Alright, starting off, we have Ponyta. Ponyta, really fast fire type. Definitely a good one to use. I did use a Ponyta back in Pokemon Diamond, you know, it's like one of the faster fire types, unfortunately, it's really hard to raise it. It levels up pretty slow, and it evolves really late. So I believe it's level 40 that can evolve, so that's pretty ridiculous. But it can evolve into Rapidash, which Rapidash is amazing. Over here, you can get yourself 5 silver pineapple berries. The next Pokemon you can find here is Dodrio. You can find Dodrio in the other route earlier, but I didn't find any other route. So here we are. You can encounter this is another route where you can encounter Dodrio. Again, Dodrio is the evolved form of Doduo. If you want to, oh yeah, it's the evolved form of Doduo. If there's any normal out of all the normal flying types in the game, Pidgey, Spearow, and Doduo, I would definitely recommend Doduo out of the other normal flying types in the game. It's really mainly because Doduo can learn a lot better moves and it's a heck of a lot faster. Really easy to outspeed your opponents, especially if you're on a low level with Doduo. Alright, and next Pokemon they can find here. This is Rapidash. This is really rare to find, just like most evolved form of Pokemon are pretty hard to find. And again, this is the evolved form of Ponyta. Oh jeez, this is not looking well. This is not looking good. Please turn. Oh my gosh, I can't turn left. I can't throw right for some reason. Like, going right is the hardest thing to do. Anyway, again, Rapidash is the evolved form of Ponyta at like level 40, which is pretty ridiculous. But yeah, it's very fast, very easy to outspeed a lot of Pokemon, and it learns some really amazing moves. So it's a really good fire type to have, in my opinion. And so the next Pokemon that you can find here in this route, which I'm not going to bother looking for right now because I'm spending too much time trying to look for it, is Eevee. Yes, you can find Eevee in this route. It's a 5% chance of finding it. And so if you want a full team of Eevees, then you can do that in this route. It's just that you'll have quite a heck of a time trying to look for one, because I already wasted about 6 minutes trying to find an Eevee with no luck. So I just have to move on now. Anyway, over here is a coach trainer who's spacing out on this beautiful water, but we can battle him. TM58 for Drill Run, which has a high critical hit ratio move. I believe it's a ground type move, yeah, who can learn it? Ooh, you can learn that? Sure, why not? I mean, you do need a pretty good move. You do need some. You do need a good move. After all, why do I still have Fury Attack? Get out of here with that Fury Attack. Alright, there we go. Much better. Alright, so there's a Punk Trainer right there. Looks like you have a Prime Ape up ahead. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit safe about that. I'm gonna put Massive Fun instead. Because I don't know what this Prime Ape might have. This Prime Ape might have something up its sleeve or something like that. Be a rebel! I like that. Graveler get wrecked by a flying Pokemon? Oh my goodness. That's scary to think about if you ask me. Alright, in this patch of grass right here is another item. We got an elixir. A lot of patches of grass here. There's a lot more patches of grass in this route than in Cycling Road. Yeah, because there wasn't really much Pokemon that you could find in Cycling Road back in first gen. But in here, you can get yourself 3 Great Balls. And there's another item that I see up ahead. And this item is a Super Lure. Coolio! Alright, looks like you have a Wartortle, so I'm going to put Hannah up front. That's a weird statement, but sure, I can battle your babies. do something that I was meant to do earlier, but didn't think about it. So see this leaf stone right here? I'm gonna go ahead and use it on Hannah right now. And Hannah's evolving. And with that, Hannah is now a Victory Bell. Very weird name, but very weird name for a Pokemon. Victory Bell. Alright, you're still dead, so, well, dead's not really the right word, but, you get what I mean. I'm sure of it. Alright. Go and heal up all that nonsense right there. Hyper Potions are nerfed in this game. Instead, they heal 120 HP instead of 200. I think that's lame. Alright, you have a Flareon, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Ash for you. Ah! There were a lot of Doduos right there. I wonder why. So there's a Super Potion right there. And then we have this girl. Oh my god, that was a Doduo. It ran really far off from where it's supposed to be. Find something again? Please tell me you found something. You did! A pineapple berry. Thank you very much. Alright, one more trainer. Technically. Super Potion right over here, and that's basically it. First, we have some items. We have more items over here. So we have some Great Balls. You're gonna find something in any of those, in these patches of stuff. Nope. Okay. All right. So this is normally the entrance of Pokemon Road, but of course we went through it backwards. So yeah. So over here we have we have one of Professor Oak's assistants. If you caught 40 species of Pokemon, which means you caught 40 different Pokemon. We have 69 species of Pokemon, and we get 30 Ultra Balls. Wow! I just went to the Pokemon Mart to restock on Ultra Balls because I was low, and then wow, I wasn't actually expecting to get 30 right there because I never got 40 species on my practice file, so that's kind of crazy. All right. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna save. And before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put rocks up front. See, I'm gonna save right here because, again, if something happens, you can reset your game. So go ahead and use the Pokemon Flute. And it wakes up. And there we go. Caught the Snorlax. And welcome back to Celadon City. So I'm going to heal up, and then I'm going to continue because there's still some stuff to show off in that route. Alright, so now that I healed up, we are going to now show off this route here. Well, this part of this route, which we didn't get to do earlier because of the sleeping Snorlax. Over here is a PowerPoint up. In this route, you can find basically the same Pokemon that you can find in the other previous routes that we went through in this video already. So no point going over that. What do we got going on here? Good effort, thanks. And this right here is just the other side of Pokemon Road that is accessible if you have Chop Down. And over here, my secret retreat. And with that, she gives us the TM14 for Fly. Amazing. In fact, you probably want to teach that to your flying Pokemon right away. In this case, I'm going to be teaching that to Ash. I'm probably going to get rid of Mirror Move because I do not need Mirror Move anymore. Although Mirror Move is nice, but no thanks. Okay, yeah. Fly is not a move that you can use outside of battle, so you do have to use the other move, Sky Dash. Alright, so let's see. There's some trainers over here, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of them right now. That is that route. So now we just fly back to Fuchsia City. Okay, so from the Pokemon Center, we have this route. This is where we encountered Jesse and James a little earlier just now. There's really not much that you can do over here other than getting this full heal. And then there's a couple trainers that you can fight here. So that's really it. This route if you really want to, but there's really no reason to do it right now, so we're basically done. So that is pretty much that. So next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we are going to be taking on the gym of Fuchsia City. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!